Hello, everyone. Tonight is a little bit different. My name is Dr. Quack, and tonight we are here to determine if the storyteller is capable of competing, if he is sane. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you the storyteller.
I
Welcome,
am the
story.
storyteller, and I have a tale to tell.
Very good. Yes, we are here conducting official business. We are here to determine in the public's eye to determine if storyteller is able to compete. But let me start with my first question here. My first question: are you crazy, storyteller?
Really, you're going to go there straight out the gate? Okay, fine. I guess there's no soft ones on this one, right? Sometimes, I guess you just have to have some sense beaten into you. I don't think I'm insane. And for now, that's going to have to be enough.
Okay. What guarantee can you give me that you're not going to fall off the rails again?
I've come to the realization that I've wasted a bunch of time. I've wasted a bunch of energy pursuing something that may or may not exist. I want to get back to my winning ways. I want to be on top again. Is that so wrong? Is that not enough to pull somebody out of whatever pit I was in? What can I guarantee? I can't give you any guarantees other than I'm going to do my best. And if that's not good enough, then I guess it's not good enough. I mean, what do you want me to do? I'll do it.
Are bunnies real?
Come on, man. Seriously? I mean, I don't know. Maybe they are.
I mean, how can we never see them on screen?
The bunnies are real. Of course the bunnies are real. I mean, I don't know. They're camera shy. I mean, what do you want me to say? They're rodents with big ears.
Okay. Well, we have a question out here. How's the bunnies? This comes from Mary Sue.
Again with the bunnies. Fine. There are no bunnies. Okay, it was a coping mechanism.
A coping mechanism?
There are no bunnies.
There are no bunnies.
God bless America, man.
Well, I got to ask this because we're curious. Out of all the things that were going on while you're in this state of madness, was there any part that was embarrassing?
Are you kidding me?
What was the most
Seriously?
embarrassing part of this?
I don't know. Believing in pirates and pimps, rockstar barbarians, having commercials play out on a screen from inside your brain, being so addled that yeah, all of it was embarrassing in retrospect. This whole last 3 months, I don't know, probably losing to a freaking action figure. You know? That's hard with somebody with any kind of pride to take, let alone a former champion. I've been through hell the last 3 months. Cut me some slack.
Why do you call yourself Fedora the Explorer?
Okay. That was a personal joke from back in my BCW days. And I don't know. I wasn't thinking right, man.
Seems like you were a little confused.
Obviously.
I mean, you at one point called yourself the loser's champion.
That was kind of fueled by, like, I don't know, a sense of worthlessness. Like I couldn't. You pour your energies into something thinking that there's going to be answers there, and then you don't find those answers, and then you fire your therapist and you clutch a teddy bear. I'm not proud of any of this.
Okay.
I wish this whole thing would just go away, but I can't. It's not going to go away. This is the bed I made. Now I got to lay in it. So all I want to do is get back to competing. That's all I want to do.
What would you say your relationship is with Half Past Black?
Guess there's always a bright spot. You know? Regardless of what everybody else may say about Half Past Black, he's the friend you want in your corner when it comes time to beat some sense into your thick skull.
But you guys got into a real physical fight.
And I threw the first punch. That's on me.
I mean, that's not really safe, to be doing here in the promo world.
I know, and it wasn't a promo. It was, again, I felt like I needed to share it. That was from my personal security system at my house. I felt like I had to share it because it was the point where I came to the realization that regardless of whether or not there is a conspiracy or bunnies or 3 occurrences of whatever, I've wasted too much time worrying about that, and it took my focus away from the things that should have been important. So it had to be shown.
What was important?
I want to go after the Soulfire title.
The Soulfire. I'm taking that's what you want to do from here on out. That's your kind of future. That's where you want to go.
For the foreseeable future, yeah. I want to make a serious bid for the Soulfire title.
But why should you be given a shot at the Soulfire title?
I'm not asking to be given anything except a chance. Put me in a qualifier match.
I mean,
if that's what I got to do.
I mean, didn't you have an opportunity already at the Soulfire? What happened with that?
I mean, that's about the time I started going through my mental issues. Yeah, I had an opportunity. I wasted it. So now if I want that opportunity, I need to do it the old-fashioned way.
I mean, you still have that opportunity there where you can cash in, you can go after a championship. You still have that in your pocket. I mean, why not use that?
I was saving that for a rainy day, but I think it's been too much time. I mean, I lost the Pure Heart title almost a year ago. And or right actually at a year ago. So, I'm doing this for me
But
because I've got a long history with that phrase soul fire.
but
And
you were the pure heart champion. I mean, how come you don't want to go after that again? I mean, there's that. I mean, you were once a great tag team here, the legendary stories. You could have went after the tag title, you know. There's a
and
lot of things you can do. But the soul fire.
it's something I haven't done before. It's a different format. It challenges my creative energies. It's mostly I've got something to prove. And I have a long history with that phrase soul fire, which, I'll save that for hypes and matches. But just know that soul fire to me is something very personal. And that's the story I aim to tell in my pursuit of becoming the soul fire champion. Win or lose.
So, can you tell me the significance of the teddy bear?
Um, Again, that's actually my teddy bear from childhood. My grandmother, my mother, my great grandmother, my sisters all stitched that thing together over the years. And I don't know, I was rescinding into childhood, I guess. So there's always the teddy bear. It's not something I'm proud of, Quack. None of this is. And I know in the eyes of the people, I look like a fool, and they're right. All I'm asking for,
So, just to clarify, you're saying none of this is real.
the bunnies aren't real. Those were a coping mechanism. I'm not Fedora the Explorer. I sure as hell don't plan on being the loser champion. I'm not convinced 100% that there isn't some entity or person out there who's trying to sabotage myself and maybe HSP. What I'm saying is,
Wait a minute. Are you blaming others?
no, I'm not blaming any. Listen, I dug this pit, man. Here's me trying to dig myself out of it. What I'm saying is, it doesn't matter anymore to me whether or not there is some conspiracy. I can't worry about it anymore. Let somebody else worry about it. I'm going to worry about competing, plain and simple, getting back to doing what I do best.
Let's talk about your fellow competitors, you know, the people in the locker room. Do you have any words for them?
If there's a lesson to be learned in any of this, I shouldn't have fired my therapist. In my own pride, I thought I could do it. And obviously I couldn't. And it took somebody beating the shit out of me for me to come to my senses. There were people initially who tried to help. Half Past Black tried to help. You tried to help. Mayhem tried to help. People in the locker room tried to help. And I pushed them away. And I regret that. I should have taken the help that was offered. And then maybe I could have saved myself some pain, some torment, and some embarrassment. I guess this is a classic case of do as I say, not as I do, but use me as an example of what not to do, I guess.
I mean, you know, right now you can't compete without being seen by medical personnel.
I've seen medical. I don't know the results yet, but I mean, I did that Saturday. I
Well,
was just waiting on the results.
I got news for you because right here I have the results.
Okay.
I'm getting ready to read them to you. Sorry, good coffee. Dear Storyteller, It is the ruling of the medical committee that we have found merit in your efforts to come clean about your situation. Therefore, it is the ruling of this committee that we have declared you sane enough to compete.
Thank you. Thank you.
I know that means a lot to you.
That's all I ask. I got to prove this to myself. I've got to go and do it the hard way. Damn it, I will hold the Soul Fire Championship before I am done. I don't care if it takes me 3 times. I will hold that championship at some point. So why not begin now?
Well, I'm going to give you 3 minutes here to say what you need to say to anybody and everybody watching.
This last year has been the highest of highs and the absolute lowest of soul-crushing lows. I have been on top of the mountain. I called myself champion. I called myself pure of heart. And then I lost it. Not just the title. I lost myself. And along the way, I allowed outside influences to bore a little worm inside my ear, and it allowed me to take my focus off of what was truly important. I know within myself that I am one of the greatest people to play the promo game. And it's time I started showing it. I guarantee you, I will be hyper-focused on one goal, and that goal is to obtain the Soul Fire Champion. So currently it's held by Mr. Wallace. Mr. Wallace, I don't know when this eventuality will happen. And by the time I get there, it may not be you holding it. But if it is, you are forewarned. Because this promo is the only thing that has gotten me through the last 3 months. Thinking about this promo is the only thing that has kept the small part of my brain that was still sane. So you best believe that I'm coming after this thing like I have never come at anything before. This promo, when I finally get to that title shot, is going to be hard to beat. It's going to be damn near impossible because I am going to tell a story. And what better way to cap off that story, a year in the making, than becoming the new Soul Fire Champion. I am the storyteller, and I have a tale to tell.
Well, you hear it there from the man. Congratulations, storyteller, on passing your evaluation. I'm looking forward to personally seeing you compete as well as many others. This has been The Beat. I'm Dr. Quack, and we'll see you next time on The Pulse.